It's your man 10. We inside the dungeon. We're about to do the Ice Bucket Challenge. And I'm challenging all painters to do the Ice Bucket Challenge with Allkandy. We are now shipping to Alaska. We're going to Alaska. We're shipping to Hawaii. We are shipping to Dubai. We are shipping to Europe, United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, any of them. All you have to do is go to the allkandy.com, go to the wetwet.com, go shop online and order your product and select the correct shipping. As long as FedEx goes there, we can get the wet there. Another thing, if you have a local O'Reilly store and you would like them to carry the wet, go talk to the manager. Let them know to give me a call. Tell them that you want the wet, that you'd like to purchase the wet from them. They can place an order. They can place an order with us and receive the wet there at your local O'Reilly store. Have them call me, 10, at 318-918-0331, or they can call the 1-800 number, 1-800-972-1593. As I say, it's on an individual O'Reilly Auto Parts store basis. So if you go in there and demand it, they will order it. That's bottom line. If you ask for it, they can get it. It's your man 10, Allkandy. We're leaving them on the wet. We got the wet and the wet plus. Those are our main two. High solid content, double UV for your protection, especially for the candies that we sell. Any of your basic urethane paint jobs, base coat, clear coat. You can actually use it. There's a technique. You could actually use it with acrylic urethane. Also, of course, your candies. It's compatible with all other urethane brands. You know, anything out there that, as long as it's a urethane base paint, you can put the wet over the top, just so you know. As I say, no dieback, no shrinkage, no buffing is required. This is my challenge to you painters, is if your clear doesn't do that, I got a lot of solvent pop, as you can see. I ended up doing it this afternoon. I kind of did it quick. I had this idea, let me do a video. So I poured some in. I wasted some of my wet plus, added the activator, stuck it out in the sun, so I kind of force dried it, so that's why you see the solvent pop. Do you see it did not crack? Do you see it did not shrink? Do you notice that it stuck to the wall? I'm holding it like a popsicle. If you cannot do that with your clear after you finish leaving it in the cup when you're cleaning out your gun the next morning, you need to try the wet plus any of our brands. And as I said, we're gonna do the Ice Bucket Challenge to promote to all you painters. If your clear can't do that, guess what? You need to give us a try. Buy a quart, buy a gallon, find out what the wettest clear on the market is. It's the wet for sure. Let's just do this Ice Bucket Challenge because I'm tired of talking. All right, Ollie. Oh, there go hands. Hands about to do it for us. Hold on a second, hands. Let's get it ready. Let me back on out. We're gonna do the Ice Bucket Challenge on 3. Let's do it. Hold up. We are definitely leaving them wet. As I say, we got ice water in the cup. Ice water, wet in the cup, still stuck in the cup. The wet challenge, the wet Ice Bucket Challenge to all you painters. If your clear does not do this, Ice Bucket Challenge, if your clear does not stay in the cup the next day after you shoot your product, you need to give us a try. You can at least do yourself a favor, give us a try, a quart, a gallon, and find out what the wettest clear on the market is. The wet. Does not shrink, does not die back. No buffing required. The wet Ice Bucket Challenge. A slant back Cadillac.
What's up, player? What it do? Players may have changed, but the slab game remains the same. Swing on, player.
Already.
I'm